you ever had a near-death experience? I was standing on the bridge railing when my phone rang. 2:47 a.m. The wind was brutal. My hands were shaking so badly, I almost dropped it into the water below. Unknown number. I stared at the screen. Who calls at 2:47 in the morning? I don't know why I answered. Maybe I wanted one last human connection before I did it. Maybe some part of me was looking for a reason not to jump. Hello? Please don't do it. A woman's voice, calm but urgent. I know you're there. I know what you're about to do. My blood went cold. Who is this? How did you? It doesn't matter how I know. Just please, step down from the railing. Please. I looked around the empty bridge. No cars, no pedestrians, nobody who could have seen me climb up here. Are you watching me? Did someone send you? No, I need you to trust me. What you're feeling right now, this isn't permanent. I promise you it gets better. I laughed bitterly. You don't know anything about me. You failed your CPA exam for the 3rd time last week. Your boyfriend left you 2 months ago. Your mom hasn't called you back in 6 days because she's too wrapped up in your sister's wedding planning to notice you're falling apart. I nearly dropped the phone. How do you know that? Your cat's name is Buttons. You hate your job at the accounting firm, but you're terrified to quit. You've been eating the same sad turkey sandwich for lunch every day because you can't bring yourself to care anymore. You started sleeping in your car in the work parking lot some nights because your apartment feels too empty. Tears were streaming down my face. Who are you? Someone who cares. Someone who knows you're stronger than you think. I'm not strong. I'm barely holding on. I know, but you will hold on. You're going to step down from that railing. You're going to go home. And tomorrow is going to be hard. And the day after that, but you're going to make it. We talked for an hour. She knew everything. My childhood dog's name, the embarrassing thing that happened at my 8th grade dance, my secret dream of opening a bookstore someday. She talked me through every fear, every pain, every reason I thought I couldn't go on. By the time I climbed down, the sun was starting to rise. Thank you, I whispered. I don't know who you are, but you saved my life tonight. You saved your own life. You chose to answer. You chose to listen. You chose to step down. The call ended. I stared at my phone, at the unknown number on my screen. I tried to call it back immediately. It rang once, then disconnected. A robotic voice. The number you have dialed is not in service. I stood there on the bridge as early morning traffic started picking up, feeling confused and grateful and utterly exhausted. That was 10 years ago. A lot has changed since then. I quit the accounting firm, went back to school, opened my bookstore 3 years ago. It's small, but it's mine. I'm married now, happy. Some days are still hard, but I made it through, just like she said I would. Last week, my cell provider went out of business, totally bankrupt, shutting down all services. I had to get a new number, new carrier, the whole thing. The lady at the phone store asked if I wanted to keep my old number or get assigned a new one. I'll take a new one, I said. Fresh start. She handed me the paperwork. I glanced at my new number and my stomach dropped. I knew that number. I'd seen it before, burned into my memory from the worst night of my life. The number I'd tried to call back 100 times that first year. The number that was never in service. My hands started shaking as I pulled up my old call logs. I'd screenshot that night years ago, afraid I'd lose the only proof someone had cared enough to save me. There it was. The unknown number from 10 years ago. The exact same number I'd just been assigned. My new number. I stood in that phone store, staring at the digits, and suddenly everything made sense. The woman on the phone that night wasn't some stranger. It was me, 10 years older, calling myself from this number, which means somewhere, somehow, I'm going to figure out how to call the past. And on a night 10 years ago, at exactly 2:47 a.m., when a younger version of me is standing on that bridge, I'm going to pick up this phone and dial my old number. I'm going to save myself, because I already did.